Welcome back to the Minorities Report podcast. I'm Chris with
Corrupt. That's me.
that's corrupt. A token black guy. He's gonna. If this was a horror film, he'd die first.
I would. You wouldn't even be in it though. There's like never any Asian people in horror movies unless they're like Asian horror movies.
Yeah, fucking. Asia just decided we're just gonna make our own horror films.
Would you like
Fuck
to?
you.
Yo, would you like to know? Would you like to know a weird fact about my family?
Sure.
All right. So most of my immediate family. Like, I'm sorry, not most. Half of my immediate family is Chinese.
Ah, so you're saying you're problematic?
I am.
You started the Wuhan virus.
I did, and I am proud of it. Like, okay. So it goes like this: one half of my family is white. The middle it's like an ice cream. The middle portion is black. That's me, and the other half is Chinese. It's like a weird sandwich. I'm like a race sandwich.
Like the United Nations.
Yes. And all my friends are some random like minority. Except also the first person I ever met online was an Indian dude who lived on a reservation. I'm sorry, a Native American dude who lived on a reservation.
Jesus. You're like every leftist's wet dream.
I've
met people of all kinds. Black, white, yellow.
Native American?
Some that don't even have genders.
Okay. So my last girlfriend that I didn't really want to be in a relationship with, she was non-binary. And her pronouns were she, her, and they, them.
uh, I'm sorry, that's not how it works. Even with my very limited knowledge about people who are non-binary, I mean, I feel like that is a huge contradiction.
It really is.
If your bio is she, her, they, them, because isn't non-binary supposed to be you don't have a gender? You don't identify as any specific gender, male, female, whatever.
You don't adhere to the gender dynamic or binary. Yeah.
Oh, that's like that shitty. Remember that shitty Kickstarter game? There's literally a character that has every pronoun.
Oh, validate! We still need to play that, sir.
Validate that character that had he, them, she, her, they, them. And I'm just like, hang on, step back.
Wait.
I don't think you could be all of them at once. I don't know if the character was non-binary, but they did have every pronoun.
I think they were gender fluid or something like that.
I mean, with gender fluid, it's kind of they just whatever gender they. Hey, I'm fine with if you want to identify as an attack helicopter, that's fine by me. Just don't be a huge prick about it.
Yes, I agree.
Like, I don't care what your gender is. Just don't make it your personality, and don't be a huge arsehole because of said gender.
Oh my God, Chris! She was the type of person. Let me tell you about her. So she was the type of person that would get really offended at if somebody she didn't know someone she didn't know made a joke that was even slightly offensive. Yet she laughed at every rape joke I ever made. It was hilarious. It was the largest contradiction.
I have standards. Don't make offensive jokes, but rape, A-okay with my book.
I would make I've made pedo jokes around her, and she just laughs at them, and I'm like, she's the biggest walking contradiction. It was hilarious.
She's really weirdly moving the goalpost.
Yes, it's just
which ties into what we're going to talk about.
Yes. Bill Burr. Ooh.
With Bill Burr, comedian Bill Burr, funny man Bill Burr, star of Mandalorian. Well, not really star, he just guest stars. So the Grammy Awards were on recently. Anyone actually cares about.
The ratings collapsed, right? The ratings for this
every award show, the ratings collapse because it's just famous people sucking each other's dicks.
It really is.
Essentially.
That's literally all it was. Like, that's literally all WAP is. It's just famous people sucking each other's cocks.
But Bill Burr, I don't know. I'm guessing they just pick random people to like give awards out in the Grammys, because Bill Burr is, I don't think, a musician in any kind, but he gave out some awards.
They pick. I think the criteria is someone like famous, like Trevor Noah. Wow. Okay. Like
Resident not funny guy Trevor Noah.
Yes, he's really unfunny. Like he was also picked to host the Grammys. I think the hosts are usually just like comedians or people who are like, celebrities.
Yeah, so not musicians, even though it's a music award show.
Yeah, it's just mostly comedians, just random celebrities like Trevor Noah.
Yeah. Except for like album of the year, they'll actually get like an actual musician to announce the award. They got Ringo Starr to announce like album of the year or something.
I didn't know he was still alive.
He's still, yeah. It's John Lennon is the one that's dead.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure every other Beatle member is still alive.
Oh.
From
Okay.
last I checked. I don't know. Anyone want to check their pulses?
See if they're alive. I don't even know.
Paul, you still there? Yeah, I'm still there.
Actually, I don't even know what kind of music you listen to.
I just listen to whatever.
So do I.
Majority of the time, it's just video game soundtracks.
So do I.
I just have all of like Dark Souls, Bloodborne, and Devil May Cry on a constant loop. Nothing else.
Wait, have you
like
played?
Someone would be like, "Oh my god, WAP is so good," and then I'm just sitting in the background listening to fucking Father Gascoigne the Hunter.
Like, I listen to anime. I listen to fucking anime OSTs, video game music, and rap. Like that is that's all I listen to.
Well, you're black. You're gonna have to listen to rap.
Exactly. That's how I survive.
That's how you keep your N-word pass. God, it's just like fucking Samuel L. Jackson kicks down your door. It's like, you listening to rap, motherfucker? It's like, yes, Sam. Yes, I am.
I have to listen to.
Drop a beat now,
bruh. I have to listen to WAP or else I'll lose my N-word pass, bruh.
It's the sacrifice you have to make. But anyways, we're sidetracking a lot. Bill Burr was presenting some awards at the Grammy Awards, and Bill Burr, he likes to make fun of a lot of people. So he made fun of like feminist types, like extreme leftists when he gave out one of the awards, and of course, people on Twitter weren't happy about that, and they were accusing him of being a racist, which led to one person, I think the main person who showed this, Data Racer, showing that if Bill Burr is such a racist, why is he married to a black woman?
And then one guy compared him to a slave owner raping a slave,
Yeah. So it starts off with like all these people saying hey motherfucker, yeah, you fucking racist, keep one eye open at all time, racist piece of shit, ugly ass white man, fuck you, you're not funny, yada yada yada, you're not funny, you're a racist. And then Data Racer putting out, well, he's married to a black woman, which then instead of them deciding, okay, maybe we're overusing the word racist, it's lost its meaning. He's clearly not racist because he's married to someone that isn't white. They moved the goalpost. So you had some people he's married to a coon, and a lot of white supremacists are married or dating black people. I'm sorry. Run that back by me.
I don't think
a lot of white supremacists are married or dating black people.
I don't think I've ever dated a white supremacist before. Then again, who knows?
I don't. And even more, racists marry outside of their race every day. Bill Burr still being a racist with a black wife who's okay with his racism. This doesn't prove shit. Hey, you can be racist and married to a black person. Just FYI. I'm just like, wow, this is like the worst moving of the goalpost I've ever seen.
Someone named Diva, Phoenix or Diva, whatever the fuck her name is, on Tommy C's like podcast or I'm sorry, stream, basically brought up the point that like, oh, you could like, there's still racist people who'll go out with like a black person or something, and I'm like, that may be true, but it's so uncommon as to be a ridiculous argument. Like, seriously, it's so uncommon, and it doesn't happen that often. So making it into an argument is just such a stupid thing to do. I mean, sure, like sure that might be a thing, and that might happen, but it's so uncommon. The man has kids.
It is so completely rare.
And the man
or it's a joke
kids.
like the Chappelle Show skit.
Seriously, and the man has kids too. Like it was like, and she clarified that she doesn't mean like it doesn't apply to Bill Burr, but like it's so rare, especially if the man has like kids and shit, and he's married, he's in a committed relationship. It's not like he was like, oh, I hate darkies, but I'm gonna have a like fling with one. No, like, I mean, it's so retarded. Oh my god!
Is.
Like, I hate this argument that like, sure, you can be racist and go out with somebody else of a different race, but it's so uncommon that making it as an argument just seems stupid to me. Like, trying to make it into an argument just seems so fucking stupid. Like, oh my fucking god!
And I think the funniest tweet to come out of this was by a checkmark of all people, Claiborne Griffin, who said that while I'm not suggesting Bill Burr is a racist, a white man having a non-white wife can sometimes be a sign of racism. So you shouldn't assume someone isn't racist just because they own a minority sex servant. They may very well have one because they're racist.
So now I have to make sure. Now I have to be wary of people in mixed race marriages.
Yeah, like, you're actually racist.
Holy shit!
I guess my dad's a racist.
Oh shit! Fucking. That's a sign that your dad is racist. He married your mom.
He married a non-white person.
Seriously. Well, I guess
that is such really dumb logic. It's just like, really yes, to prove that I'm racist, I'm going to marry someone that isn't the same race as me, just to show that I'm such a super mega racist.
It's such a shit argument. Like, I'll at least give Diva that like, as uncommon as it is, it still does have a chance of happening. Whereas this is just fucking racist and stupid. Are you serious? So like, I have to watch out for for white dudes who marry with non-white women, or else they might be racist. Like, that's
they're so racist and their wives are minority sex servants.
That's so racist and fucking stupid.
This isn't fucking like colonial America. like one of the founding fathers like fucking a slave because they're sick of their wife's nagging.
I know, like, this is bullshit. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, and he doubles down on it. Like, he replied to that tweet with the alt-right troll machines taking this out of context to paint a false narrative. To clarify, I'm not making a comment on Bill's specific relationship here. There's nothing inherently wrong with interracial relationships. Racists are racist, even if they're married to a POC.
Except you implied that there was that a white man in an interracial marriage could be a possible sign of him being a racist or a white supremacist. Like, you literally said that. You can't just be like, oh, well, I didn't say that. No, you literally said a white man...
You literally said that.
A white man in an interracial marriage.
You literally made the implication is that if a white man marries someone that is not of their race, they are actually racist.
Seriously. You say, oh, that's a sign they could be a racist. No, it's really not. And you're a dumbass for even bringing that up. What a fucking idiot. I'm so glad he got ratioed to hell. I really am.
Surprised he hasn't decided to, like, private his account yet, considering everyone was ratioing him. And also, he went to the common defense of the alt-right trolls.
Oh, did you?
I'm pretty sure everyone was in agreement that you're a fucking idiot.
Did you see that Bill Burr's wife reply to him?
Oh, did she?
Yeah, she said, "Bitch, shut the fuck up." That's all she said was, "Bitch, shut the fuck up."
And I find it funny that he's not commenting on Bill's specific relationship, but the tweet itself he commented on is of Bill Burr and his wife.
Like, that's why she just told him to shut the fuck up. If a white man is in an interracial relationship, that's a sign that he might be a racist. Fuck off.
It's fucking idiots.
Like,
blue check marks.
Holy shit, seriously. Like I said, I'll at least give Diva that it does happen, even if it's uncommon. This is just some idiot this is just some idiot virtue signaling on fucking Twitter. Fuck this guy. Oh my fucking god. Holy shit. I hate blue check marks. Also, I hate Twitter. I hate the fact that you're on it and that's like the only other place I can talk to you. Like, I hate that shit. I can talk to you on Discord, but then if I want to... But the only other place I can talk to you is on Twitter, and I hate Twitter.
Yeah, you won't find me anywhere else.
Like, yes, you refuse...
I can't be bothered.
You can't be bothered.
I hardly use Discord, and you're like, hey, get on mine. So I'm like, I'm fine.
Yeah, I have to, like, ask you to get on a call, because you barely use Discord. Exactly. That's it. That's all you say is whatever. I'm like, come on, VC, and you barely get on VC now. Why do you hate Discord so much, Chris?
I know that fucking child predator problem. Probably.
This is true. You look 12, so like
sex pest.
You look 12, like to be a Discord mod.
Yeah, I know. I feel like if I get onto another Discord, someone's going to try and groom me. And then Keemstar will do an interview and it'll actually backfire in his face.
Oh, you saw you saw the French girl?
I saw that, yeah, he released the French girl interview and it backfired.
Oh, yeah, and the French girl...
He got pressured to release it, and he released it, and it didn't do anything.
Not at all. And like the only thing that happened is that the French girl herself is pissed off and hates Keemstar now. She thinks he's a piece of shit. Did you see Augie go over it?
She's in agreement with everyone else on the internet.
That's hilarious. Did you see Augie go over it?
Yeah, I saw Augie go over it. Yeah, like talking about it, and it's just like, yeah, this really doesn't prove anything. Yeah, I know he always. It's like, yeah, it's a weird. It's a really big age gap between, particularly for young people. Like, what was it? Pyro was 18 at the time, and the girl was 14.
Yeah,
so it's a bit.
14.
It's like, you're kind of pushing it.
It really is.
It's not like Pyro was like 30 years old and she was still 14.
Like, hey, baby.
Then it's just like, okay, alarm bells ringing. Like,
I'm a big man. Hey, baby, I'm a big man on the internet. A real big man. You want to be my girlfriend? Look,
my name is Keemstar. Have you listened to my album? He released an album, or he released a song. That was hilarious. Found $1 in the woods.
You found it.
That's his song.
In the woods.
That's the song. I mean, such a lyrical genius. The only time I've ever heard heard anything similar was Ray William Johnson with "Doing Your Mum."
Oh, did you know he was on some random episode of like, what is that thing? Something Death Battles of history?
Celebrity Death Battle.
It was like
Rap Battle.
Rap Battles of History. Yeah,
Yeah.
He was like Boba Fett. What were we doing? We get so sidetracked.
We're done talking about Bill Burr versus dumbasses.
Yes.
It's just another example of like the word like racism having no meaning anymore.
Racism doesn't mean anything. You know what's funny?
All the buzzwords don't have meaning anymore.
They really don't. You know what's funny?
Racism, sexism, Nazi.
Dude, I got called like, dude. Did I tell you how many times I got called a coon like during the CG shit?
I don't think so. No.
Oh, like this. What is it? Kwanzaa, the comic book pro.
Ah, Kwanzaa. Yes. Who his only gimmick is what if black people were the minority or majority and had superpowers?
He basically
I was still subjugated.
Like, it makes no sense. He called me and a bunch of other CG people like coons. And then some other like little lackey, like some other like little followers of his kept questioning whether or not I was black. So I like
Oh, I think I remember that. Then you like took a picture of like your hand or something. It's
yeah.
like, bitch.
And then they said that like, and then somebody tried to imply that I faked it. I'm like,
You're not black. You just Googled image that.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, okay.
You clearly just smeared Nutella on you.
Oh, I've had Nutella before. It's fucking delicious. Oh my god.
Nutella is great. Dude. I haven't had it in ages, but I love Nutella.
Dude, I feel like when I first heard it, I was like, oh, it doesn't sound that great. But then, there's this place called Sublime Donuts by where I am. And they have these things called, what is it, Nutella Donuts? They're like donuts with like Nutella on them. And like, oh my god. That shit can change your sexuality. It's so good, bro.
Make a gay man straight.
Yes, like that's just like the Christians want.
Catholic Church be like, shit, it's that easy?
Like, holy shit. We should try some of that so we don't molest little boys anymore. Oh my god.
Probably, yeah.
That sounds...
That would... Oh, I was just making a joke of the gay conversion.
The gay conversion. And then I turned it into
religious groups like if the guy's gay but it's like, no, I don't want to be, or like their family sometimes like, no, you're not gay, you're going to be straight because you're a Christian.
Now have some Nutella.
Have some Nutella. It's like, well, thanks, Mom.
No, I
now love vagina.
I love pussy. It's delicious now. Yeah, it killed me. I'm just gonna post all these like simp tweets in here. You know what fucking...
we might as well talk about that now. That's our next topic. Yeah, simp tweets.
Okay, so I got...
We're not going to make a Reddit video of it, so we'll just talk about it.
Oh, okay, so I kind of did. I did actually make like...
You already did a video. I saw you. I saw you did a video about simps.
Like, I did a video about simps, but I'm like, you know what? I wanted to fucking talk about it, because it's funny, bro. It's... So... Okay, so Switch does not understand the mentality of the simp.
I mean, it's not that hard, but even I would be baffled of like, why would you dedicate so much affection to a woman who is pretty much her perception of you is just that you are a viewer, a fan, or a wallet.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot. Hold on. Okay, where is it? It was... Oh, somebody was talking about it. There was this chick on Twitch who said,
she was complaining about like, she doesn't have enough subscribers. I think that's a joke because I know a lot of people were saying that she was satirizing those kind of people.
No, not that Twitch thought. It was the other. So there was this chick. And somebody said, "Oh, hey, I love your personality." And then she said something along the lines of, like, "I hate when people tell me they love my personality. I'm here for, like, I come on here for my body. Like, I want you to tell me how nice my breasts are," or something like that.
I mean, hey, she's honest. I'll give her that. She's not trying to hide it under like a fake personality. You know, like goes onto Twitch, just like camera aimed right at her tits, and is like, stop sexualizing me. I'm just here to play games."
Yeah, here we go. She gets mad
Yeah,
because
sure.
of... Oh, here we go. I found it. Let me...
Yeah, that's the girl. I think if a lot of people were saying that it's satirizing.
Really?
It's fake.
This one's fake? Because I remember...
Apparently, yes.
Okay, this because I know...
I don't know. I've seen a fair few people say that she's just parodying those type of like female streamers, but I don't know. It is somewhat convincing that it.
Because I remember there was another video where she said something like she hates poor people, so maybe she is satirizing it.
Yeah, considering like last year with like Invader V, that political streamer, like complaining about like not getting enough like donations and subscribers.
Oh, she was a political streamer? I didn't even know that. Oh wait, she was a political streamer.
Yeah, the one who did it last year. Yeah.
She's like, and then she said, like, I think Destiny.
She's like $5. How can you not have $5?
What's sad is that Destiny tried to defend her and got demolished by Bo Blacks. That was hilarious.
Of course, because it's literally $5. You can make the counter argument of, oh, it's just $5. Why do you need $5? Exactly. That's nothing.
If it's not exactly, if $5 isn't that much of a big deal, then you don't need $5.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think both her and Invader V tried to make that argument. It's like yeah, it's like $10 is nothing. So you can give it to me. It's like, okay, if it's nothing, then you don't need it. What's so important about it then? Like it's so easy to make the counter argument.
Exactly. If you're going to, because they basically made the argument in the first place.
Yeah. But anyway, simp tweets. Which one are we going to start with?
All right, I posted a few of these.
I saw a few of them. We'll start with the first one you sent me.
Yeah.
Like a few.
All right.
Minutes.
See, like here's
Carrie Hilson.
Yeah, here's the model.
She's a model, yes.
Yeah. Would you like to read what it says?
Okay. Okay, so the first one, it says, "Damn, beating the fuck out of my meat hard for you," and then four wet emojis.
4 face emojis.
Bruh, some people too thirsty.
Right, like this is, like, imagine like all you need to do is just be at least a slightly attractive woman on the internet. And then you post this, and you have some thirsty nigga being like, "Bruh, beating my meat."
Yo, I just wanted to say, I was just scrolling through Instagram. I saw your picture, and I just thought, hey, my hand needs to be on my penis right now. Just wanted to tell you that. Hope you appreciate that. Here's my number. Let's see, the next one. I just broke down sobbing for the first time in a long while, and my cat came over and sat on my lap. Now she's just laying there purring, to which someone replied, "Hey, I looked through your post history. Couldn't help but notice you were a female. Got an OnlyFans? I want to see you squirt." Jesus Christ.
Here we go. Have a good day,
Pokimane, the queen of...
She is their queen.
Yes.
No, you have a good day, queen. I love everything about you from your head to your toes. Please have the best day ever, my queen. Okay, this is an Among Us one, so it's kind of different this time.
I think it's white. I'm a girl, by the way. Voting for Sussmaster.
And then he voted for himself. Like that's the best
Oh, of
part.
course.
Okay, this one is disturbing. Here we go. I think we saw
Okay,
this
so
one yesterday.
these are all replies to Belle Delphine.
Yeah, sit on me.
Sit,
Go ahead.
abuse me.
Fuck me,
I'll play you, daddy.
please,
Huh?
ma'am.
Wait,
Just
what?
I'll play you. I'll
I'll
play your
play.
dad. I think he means I'll
Oh, I'll
play
play.
your daddy.
I think they forgot to put the R there. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll play your daddy. Yeah, okay.
Please, ma'am, just a sip of your period blood.
Oh, oh.
You know what kills me about this tweet, though, is the fact that it got 49 likes. 49 people are like, hey,
Oh, hell yeah.
period
Yeah.
blood, that's what I want.
Please sit on my face. And I feel like I should read this one because it says Australia.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay. Now this is the best. It's not a simp reply, but it's just a great tweet in general. Cool, Bell. But did you know there are 48 million kangaroos in Australia and 3,457,380 inhabitants in Uruguay? So if kangaroos decided to invade Uruguay, each Uruguayan will have to fight 14 kangaroos. My man just spitting facts. It's just like everyone horny. I just want to teach. I want to depart knowledge.
I want to educate the public.
I want to educate the masses.
Let me see.
Reject women. Embrace logic.
Embrace math. What are some tips to start flirting with a girl on Instagram? So what are your tips, Chris? How would you start flirting with a girl on Instagram?
Tip number 1: don't.
Yes. That's what I said in my video. Don't flirt with people on Instagram. Oh.
Don't.
This is a good
don't
one.
Actively. I'll say, well, both. Don't actively and privately, but definitely don't actively try and flirt because you're just gonna end up on this podcast being made fun of by us.
Exactly. And actually, please do it because it gives us more content.
It gives corrupt more content. Yeah.
Yes. Simp killer. I can confirm that none of us here are what you call a simp. We are merely just women enthusiasts. There's a link to this. So there's
I tip my hat to thy woman. Good day.
Good day, fair maiden. Good day, fair maiden. Would you like to ride upon my most majestic penis?
Not today. What if I give you 50 subs? How about that? Reconsider, maybe?
Maybe if I would give you more money, would you then consider allowing me the privilege of mounting my penis? Okay, we got niggas out here writing sonnets and shit. My love for you.
Another one for Pokimane, yeah.
My love for you. Okay, Chris, you're a woman in this. Okay, you're a woman, and I'm a simp. This is what I'm gonna say to you. My love for you is like the raging sea, so powerful and deep it will forever be. Through storm, wind, and heavy rain, it will withstand every pain. Our hearts are so pure and love so sweet. I love you more with every heartbeat.
Oh my god, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. Thank you. I love you so much. Is what I would say. Just to get more money, to be honest.
Here we go, the duality of man, Chris. So you consider yourself an aspiring writer. Describe this woman in your best prose. I saw her... Alright, go ahead. Read this one.
I saw her again today. The woman of my dreams. Locks of ebony hair, dark like a starless night, and beautiful as the sun setting over the sea. I yearn to be with her. Today's the day I will make her mine, whether by words of force or by the ropes in my car. She will be so beautiful on our wedding.
The ropes in my car!
The one below it.
She's got...
The one below.
Go ahead.
She got fat fucking milkers.
That's the best part. She has fat fucking milkers.
Are we just gonna ignore the fact the first one was just like, yeah, I'm gonna take her against her will?
What? Oh my god, what
He just
fat
legit said,
fucking
"I'm gonna
milkers.
take her against her will."
I like how at first it's just like, oh, I'm gonna describe this like this woman. Then he says, by the ropes in my car. I like how he snuck that in.
Nah, but I absolutely agree with the second poster. She got some fat fucking milkers.
She really does have some fat fucking milkers. Oh my god, like usually you can
Blessed.
blessed. Jesus fucking Christ. And she's got a cute face. You know what? She does kind of look like Michael Jackson though, but I mean, she still has big fucking titties, so it's okay.
Bag over face. Problem solved.
Exactly. Gonna post a nice booty pic to the end of the year.
I'm genuinely obsessed with you. I hope someday to spend the rest of my life with you and smile with you. I'm not like the other guys who mistreat women. I respect women, especially women as powerful as yourself.
I love you too, King. Thanks for the donation. This is usually how these go too. Alright, what's this? Hey Celeste, it's me. I texted you a while ago. I hope everything is good and you're okay. I miss you so much and just know, let me see. Let me see. So this guy writes this like long ass like reply, and this chick says my phone number was changed, and then he says, well, if you like my email, here it is. And then someone goes, this is creepy with hints of desperation smattered about. And then he
yes,
says,
it is.
and I'm here for you always. This is fucking sad. Oh, but it gets better. We got two chicks chilling in a hot tub. One of them's wearing the cat ears.
Two girls chilling in a hot tub 3 feet away because they're not gay. Remember that Vine?
That's fucking amazing. I have never heard that Vine before. I gotta get it.
Except in the Vine, it's two guys. It was actually, I think it was Anthony from Smosh that did that Vine.
That sounds amazing.
He was at like at a hotel and he just saw two guys in a hot tub and he's just like, two guys chilling in a hot tub 3 feet apart because they're not gay.
Poor Olivia. She always has to deal with these idiots. If I was her boyfriend, she would get treated like the queen she is. I would never embarrass her, especially not in front of other people. This is disgusting. Olivia, if you're reading this, get away from these morons and find yourself a man that respects you. Like, you mean like you creepy weirdo who hangs out on streams looking at women in the hot tubs?
Yes. Okay.
Here's
R/AOC is sexy. Worshipping at the feet of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, aka AOC. Bruh.
Let me see.
How about no?
Bruh. I don't even know what to say, bruh. Oh my god. I gotta show you this one. This one is just sad. But first, a father came into the store with his daughter, and she picked 10 Burberry watches. Then she said, "Thank you, Daddy." And I was thinking, wow, my dad doesn't even buy me lunch. Then he smacked her ass, and I was like, oh, not that type of daddy. What a life she lives. I met my top fan for $10,000.
Oh.
Probably his life savings. Probably a waste of $10K. He said it was worth every penny. Be jealous. This man spent $10,000.
$10K on this chick. Bruh.
Bro, we're in the wrong business, bro. We need to be fucking chicks.
Yeah. I too like money.
Money is also my favorite.
Money leads to many things.
I like this one right here. Today is like Women's Day or some shit. So women, please show me your tits. DMs are open. I don't know if that one was a simp or a dude thing. I can't really call that a simp. That's hilarious.
That's men posting their W's online. Fucking Reese.
Oh my
He's
god.
going in strong.
He's like, yeah. So my DMs are open. Give me your tits. Alright, here we go. And this will be the last one, I think.
Alright.
Hey,
Okay.
I found your channel through how women manipulate men. I'm quite sure you're not like that. You're lovely on the outside, and most importantly, I'm quite sure you are on the inside too. Bro, this is a stalker. Like, what the fuck?
This is like fucking some stalker tweets.
This is sad. Worshipping at the feet of AOC. I wonder if there's like AOC feet pics.
Oh, well, she's a Twitch streamer, so yes.
What, she streams on... I didn't even know she streams on Twitch.
Not regularly. I would think.
Let me see. Oh my god, AOC's feet pics. Cringe pics. For everyone asking, yes, I made it out of Capitol Hill with AOC's feet pics. Oh no, this is actually real, bro.
No.
Check DMs, bro. Can you post them? When will you post them exactly? Yo, DM, please.
Fucking need thirsty.
I want some AOC feet pics, bro.
Now. Give him to me. Now.
Oh wow, I've seen Bowie post I've seen Bowie post in other places. Oh my god. Okay. All right, I'm pretty good. And that was I think that's a good place to end this one off. So
Yeah, and Sims. But speaking of men trying to get women, you found a game.
Dude, Super Seducer. Basically,
So yeah, after a stream, Corrupt was like, "Hey, I found this game. Let's play it." And it's called Super Seducer. I'm gonna find that link again, and we'll read the. Okay, here we go. This is a game that's on. Not only is it on Steam,
there are
it
three
has
of them.
sequels. There are 3 of these games. So, Super Seducer: How to Talk to Girls. Learn state-of-the-art seduction secrets from the master himself, Richard Laruna, in this incredibly valuable live-action seduction simulator.
So essentially, the game is like the gameplay is more like the guy took a video of a guy
Himself.
of himself. Thank you. Sorry, of himself trying to hit on women, and you have different choices that you can pick.
Yeah, you can pick like the obvious good choices, like stop by her, get her attention, say hello, or you can pick the terrible choices, like just pulling your dick out.
Exactly, like wiggle your dick around.
There is literally one. There's a section of this game called Two Girls in a Bar, where you're trying to seduce one girl, but she's there with a friend, and she said, I think it was like she said like she likes to eat a lot.
Yeah.
She's a pretty big eater, and then one of the options like to continue it is just like, oh, you like putting a lot of things in your mouth. How about my dick?
It was actually really fucking funny. Also, Chris.
It was so hilarious.
Okay, don't include this in the podcast, but like, what time did we even start recording? I don't even remember.
About an hour, almost an hour ago, I think.
Okay, I was just curious. All right, there we go. But yeah, like basically, like Chris said, you can make a lot. You can do the obviously weird choices, but those aren't the ones you should actually pick.
Yeah.
Like they're not the ones that you should pick, but they're the most fun choices to pick. Like there's one where he's like, "Hey, like have her rub your dick," and it's or like rub yourself while you're talking to her, and the dude just. So basically, the game has a lot of like really weird. The game is weird, and it's like basically this dude trying to teach you how to like talk to women or seduce women, and like how to actually get them to talk to you and flirt with them and go on dates with them. Like, and it's basically like a scene of him flirting with a woman, and you get like multiple answers you can choose from. But
Yeah.
like the right answers aren't the fun ones. The fun ones are like, "Hey,
The wrong answers.
yeah, like, hey, I'm an ass model. Would you like to feel how tight my ass is?"
Yeah. It's fun picking the wrong ones.
It really is, because like the
And I'm
best.
gonna say, like, this is like, we've only played like the first 2 chapters of this game. There's like multiple chapters, like multiple different scenarios. Like the first one is just like random girl on the street, then the second one is 2 girls at a bar.
Yeah.
It's like the bare bones basics of like talking to a person. Especially in the second one, I think is even worse because it ends with like you find out the girl that you're trying to hook up with actually has a boyfriend.
Yeah.
So, and he goes through the whole like, okay, yeah, she might have she's in a relationship, but you can still be friends. So be friends with her, and then maybe one day she'll break up and be single again, and then that's when you get your chance. I'm just like, don't do that.
Like
That is not helpful advice on
like,
like how to seduce or how to talk to girls. Don't do that. That is terrible. And you want to know how? Because that's what I used to fucking do. I had a lot of female friends I found like attractive and wanted to be in relationships with, but they always happen to be in relationships of their own. So I'm like, oh, maybe one day, she'll break up with fucking Chad, and I get to be with her.
Yeah, you can be rebound guy.
It's terrible.
That
is terrible advice to give.
Here's some advice for people who want to get with a girl they like. If you like a girl or a guy, fuck it, why not? Tell them that you like them, because like they'll eventually like friend zone you, and when you get friend zoned, like they ain't no coming back from that, bro.
Yeah. Well, I know.
You know this the hard way.
I know. Alright, I did. Yeah, story time with Chris.
Alright,
I did. There's one girl back in high school. Really attractive.
Ooh.
Big boobers.
Big boobs.
She was really attractive. I liked her. We had a lot in common. So, like, and a couple of my friends who were friends with her knew that I liked her. And they're like, hey, ask her out. So it's like, hey, I like you. Do you want to go out? And she gave me no answer. She just stared at me. And you think getting a no is a terrible answer? Getting no answer is fucking worse. And it was just really awkward. So I just left. And then, like a week or so later, she started dating another girl, and just like, wow, that's a confidence booster. Because I didn't know that she was like either bi or experimenting. So I'm like, wow, you would really date a chick than me? Am I that bad? But no, we're still friends. She's got a boyfriend. She apologized. She's like, yeah, I should have said something. I left you in like a really awkward spot. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'm over it.
It just crushed my
Lesson
heart.
learned. Yeah, you just crushed my heart, but okay. Nah, well, high school. Shit happens. Lesson learned. Yeah, just if you like someone and they're single, just say it from the get-go. Don't try to play the long con.
Or you can end up like,
yeah, I'm going to become really close friends with her. We're going to hang out every day. We're going to have the same interests. And then I'm going to be like, hey, we should fuck.
Or you can end up like me and get into a relationship you originally never wanted to be in. Like, I didn't really want to date the non-binary chick, but like her trans friend was like, oh, hey, she really likes you. I'm like, that's cool. And Like you should go out with her, but I was like,
Eh.
I don't know. But
And she took that as a yes. Oh, they took that as a yes.
yeah, they were
It's
like,
and you're
yeah,
like,
you should
oh
go.
shit.
Yeah, it was like, oh, she really wants me to go out with this chick. I don't want to, but okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was friendly with them both.
I better say something that sounds like a yes, or they're gonna call me a fucking homophobe or something.
Like
Non-binary.
they both wanted they both were like pushing hard for me to go out with her too. So I was just like, fuck. So I went out with her.
Rip. Well, me, I can't take hints.
Wait, you can't.
Lesson here for women or anything, for women, whatever. If you're interested in a guy, say it. We are fucking dumb.
Hey,
Men are dumb. Okay, as a male, I can say that.
thank
Men
you.
are dumb. We cannot take hints. Just tell us. We don't need 20 questions for to start a relationship. Like, just say it. Just say that you like us, okay? Because if we're not going to approach you, just approach us instead.
Like, hey, I like you. Like in the case of Chris, yeah, Chris didn't know that. Yeah, didn't you? Yeah, you didn't know that a girl liked you for like an entire year, did you? Like, I think you mentioned that you did. There was a girl who liked you, and you're like, "Fuck, she liked me." I remember you tweeted that once.
Yeah, that's true. She was like really flirty. We got along together. And I didn't realize until like a year later. Fuck!
It's because like you're
like, damn it! She actually liked me. Fuck!
I was like, dude, so when I was younger, right, I had no idea what signals even were until like one day, like I shit you not, I was in school and this chick that I liked pushed her titties in my face. And like, cause she was trying to do something and like, so we were in class, right? And she was sitting right next to me. And there was something that she had, and I think there was like a bookshelf that was behind me. And she could have easily just walked over to the shelf, but like, she pushed her titties in my face while trying to get the book. And then like, and then my teacher just looked at me with disgust and said, "You're oblivious." And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, she was so disgusted and just looked like, "You're oblivious." I'm like, yes. I didn't like,
Yes.
She just, like, dude, she just shoved her titties in my face. And it was just like, huh. I didn't react either. I was
like,
just like...
that was you're just like, that's a normal experience. Huh. Yes.
She has a big titties too, so she just shoved her titties in my face. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's normal.
Yeah.
I guess
it doesn't help. It doesn't help us when it's just like, okay, is she just being nice? Or does she want me?
Yeah, never really know.
That's another issue. Is she just actually like really friendly, or does she actually want to hook up?
Yeah, because there's like a lot of chicks
like,
who are really.
If I say something, it could ruin our friendship. I'm just gonna do nothing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
sit here, don't do anything, and then you end up like me, finding out later she actually wanted to hook up with you.
Like, I'm really bad at signs that people like me. Like, really, really bad. Like, it doesn't register to me that, like, someone would actually like me in any sort of way. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, you have to actually tell me that you like me, and I'll be like, oh, okay. Yeah, sure, I like you too. There you go. That's how I work, because I am just so bad at signs.
Well, could be what?
That could be you, and be terrible at signs.
I'm bad with signs and signals. I'm also bad if, like, a friend of her would say, "Hey, she likes you." I'm like, okay.
What is that response? Okay.
I don't know. I don't know why. I was just like, okay. She's pretty cute as well. Like, we're kind of friendly. I'm like, okay. lesson learned. I'm fucking terrible at relationships.
I'm like, okay.
That's why you should get into the incel game groups.
Yes, be an incel like us. We're cool.
No,
Hardcore.
I'm not an incel. I'm just terrible at relationships.
With
Engaging them, I should say.
engaging them. I've been in like every relationship I've been in has been weird, man. Like except oh no, let me see what was okay. No, no, they've all been pretty weird. They've all been weird with chicks who are either with chicks who have way too many hangups. Like
Uh,
like you're bad at relation dude, my relationships are just weird.
well, I only have one actual relationship to go off, so
What was that?
I've
How was
only
that
had one
relation?
girlfriend. So
Oh, how was that?
it was fine, but we naturally drifted because she had a lot of personal stuff going on with her family, and
Uh,
I was in my last year of high school, so like everyone was pressuring me to be like, "Hey, what are you going to do next year? You've really got to start figuring out what you're going to do with your life. You're going to go to university. You're going to go to work." I'm just like, "Fuck." So we
uh,
naturally drifted, and she said, "Yeah, I want to break up," and I was really upset about that.
yeah.
First actual like girlfriend, really upset, and then thought it over. I'm just like, actually, yeah, this is for the best. We were
Uh,
just not connecting anymore.
Let me say, I can't really say any of my relationships have been particularly good. There was one relationship I had with like this Puerto Rican chick, and we just kind of mutually agreed to be like. She was like, "Are you gonna come? Are you ever gonna come visit me?" I was like, "No, not really."
Oh yeah, you told me about this. Yeah,
Oh
yeah. She moved. You still dated
yeah,
when she moved, and then she
yeah,
was like, "Yeah, you're gonna visit me," and you're like, "Nah,
yeah, pretty much. Cause like she lived in
nah."
Puerto Rico, and she's like, "Do you want to? Are you ever gonna come and visit me?" And I'm like, "No, not really." She's like, "Oh, okay." So I guess we should probably break up then. I was like, "Yeah, probably," and that was it. That was it. None of my relationships have been on like good terms. Well, they've been on like they. I don't know. They've never been like bad. They've never been on like bad terms, except one chick. That's the chick from Poland. I couldn't stand that. Like that. That was a terrible breakup.
Oh, Polish chick, huh? Did she suddenly start spouting Nazi
German.
rhetoric?
She was invaded by Germany. Let me say, but like, no, she basically some like little shitheel ex friend of mine, like lied about me, like told her that I was cheating on her and shit. That's pretty. And then she went out, and then she broke up with me and went out with him to get back at me. Oh, and then she would say shit like, "Oh, he's never even sit. Oh, he never loved me. He always just wanted me as like a trophy girlfriend. Like, shut up, bitch." Like,
Bruh.
it was just this horrible experience of like just like bitter ex girlfriend who's convinced that I never liked her, who told me shit. Oh, but you know what was funny though? She eventually dumped his ass and cheated on him anyway.
That's somewhat similar to what happened to my brother. Like his first girlfriend uh, was introduced by a friend of his. Uh, all three of them were pretty close with one another, but then he couldn't because my brother's a bit slow. He doesn't take social cues too well,
Yeah.
so um, he didn't realize that they were being like really affectionate with one another. Even when they
Uh,
were there, he would like the friend would just invite himself to like their dates and everything. So my brother and him got into like a huge fight because my brother finally realized we talked to him about it. So they got into a huge fight. Uh, they broke up, and then she started dating the friend. I'm like, bruh, that's a shit friend.
it really was.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, there was this one oh, that reminds me, a friend of mine. So a friend of mine had this one girlfriend, and she like actually tried to like she actually tried to flirt. Like sometimes the three of us would get on the phone together, right? Because we all would play games together and shit. One time he fell asleep on the phone and she started flirting with me.
Okay.
And I'm just like, I'm just gonna, like, this is weird. Why are you flirting with me?
Yeah.
While my friend is while my friend is asleep on the phone. You're fucking, like, holy shit. So I fucking told him. Well, like, he was like a shitty friend anyway. Oh, also, what was also funny, like, she called him poor and a fucking loser and told him to get a job.
Jesus.
Like, this was the girl, like, this was a friend of mine who, like, stabbed me in the back to lie to this chick, to lie to the Polish chick I was going out with. So, she eventually, like, she eventually dumps him and calls him a loser and calls him poor. And says he'll never amount to anything. But the slam dunk was the fact that she still asked about me. Ha ha!
This is like a fucking Darman sketch. She broke up with Corrupt over lies that his friend made. She hooked up with his friend. It was the beginning of a new relationship. It was starting off well, but then it started to crumble until she finally decided to dump him. And suddenly she ran into Corrupt a few years later. And then you're like, with a new girlfriend, like fucking supermodel hot. You know, like, see a bitch. Well, you wouldn't say that because it's a Darman sketch. There's no swearing in it. But that is essentially like a Darman sketch.
Dude, like, it was so funny because, like, oh, so he sat here and basically said that, like, oh, she lied to, like, oh, it was so funny too because, like, he complained about how she, like, because he tried to crawl back to me when, like, our old group of friends, like, kicked him out, and he tried to say, oh, well, she, like, didn't love me and she said all these horrible things about me and I loved her and how could she do this to me, and I'm just laughing about the whole thing. Like, eat shit, faggot. You fucking like, eat shit, faggot. It was hilarious. And then she actually went to the trouble. Like, she called him a loser and she called him a loser.
Says more about you considering you decided to date him, so.
Exactly. So, like, I mean, you dated a loser, so I guess that makes you one by default, doesn't it? That makes you one by extension.
Now she's starring on Married at First Sight. So from what you've told me so far, she'd honestly be like one of those to be like on The Bachelor or something like that. So I'm here to find my man. And then just bitch about every other contestant.
Yes! I've never watched The Bachelor.
Oh my god, Marissa's being such a whore.
Have you seen 90 Day Fiancé?
I have, unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately?
Oh yeah, this is definitely legit and not fake at all.
Have you seen Big Ed?
I have seen Big Ed.
Are you also a follower? Like, how do you feel about Big Ed?
Honestly, Big Ed is just an idiot. Don't say to your wife, your breath stinks, so I got you this toothbrush and toothpaste.
And then she tells him she has a stomach ulcer, that's why her breath smells bad. And he got her all this weird, like, racy underwear, and she's like, this is a teddy. I want you to wear this for me. Dude, like, that was fun. Oh my god, like, 90 Day Fiancé is fun. You know what we should do for, like, next time when we do one of these?
Yeah, what?
Shit. Oh, fuck. That reminds me. I forgot. I was gonna have a trending. I would have a trending video for us to watch, but it's all like, it's all just Grammy shit.
Ugh.
And you know what's funny though? Like the views for them, even though they're trending, are actually pretty shit.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, the highest.
No one really cares. No one really cares about the Grammys.
Yeah, not really. Like they even saw like a dip in their main target demo. They went from a 5.9 to like a 1.9. Like they saw a huge dip. Also, I heard, I don't know if this is true, but Batwoman may have been canceled.
Oh, I hope so.
Because that means I can't make you watch it with me anymore.
Well, that and it definitely needs to be a show that needs to be taken off the air.
It's really bad. You know how far it's fallen. It's like, wasn't it, I think it was like at a 409 or something.
I'm looking at it now. It actually went up.
What? How much?
So episode 7 is 0.55, but episode 6 is 0.46. So it went up by 90,000.
It went up by 90,000. So how many people watched that episode?
Episode 7, little over 500,000.
So let's see. Okay, so actually, like, link it to me real quick so I can see it. So I am quite curious.
Looking at the Wikipedia page.
All right, let's see the ratings here. 0.55. Oh wow, it did. It went up a little bit. It plummeted to 0.5.
That happened early on. Like episode 3 is the highest rated one, and that went up by actually the same amount of numbers, not about 90,000. Because episode 2 is 0.62 and episode 3 is 0.71.
And then it went to a point zero point
dropped by 200,000, dropped by 20,000, dropped by 30,000, and then went back up.
Why is... I wonder why the latest episode had, like, an increase.
I don't know why.
It's all trash, but, like... It's all trash, but, like, it went up from 0. To a... What is this? To a 0.55? Hold on, where the fuck am I? Oh, yeah, to a 0.55. So it went from a 0.46 to a 0.55. Either way, it's still shit.
Yeah, still terrible. Doesn't change it.
Not really. Like, oh, you know what we should watch? What's the new Smallville?
What?
That Superman spinoff. That apparently is good.
Yeah, from what I've heard, yeah. It's apparently good.
Are you eating?
Surprisingly. Maybe. No.
Are you?
Yes, I'm eating chips. I got McDonald's.
We got McDonald's. Shit, I want some.
I got a McFlurry just to spite you.
Fuck you. I want a McFlurry now. God damn it. I want some Nutella too. I hate talking to you about food because you always make me want food. Oh my god, dude. I haven't had French fries in like... Wait, when was the last time I ate French fries? I don't think I've eaten French fries since last year, bro.
Jeez.
Like, oh my god. I don't even remember what French fries taste like. Oh, I hate you so much.
Just eat a potato.
That's the
same thing.
It doesn't taste the same.
Potato.
Like, what kind of McFlurry did you get?
Oreo.
Oh, that sounds fucking delicious. Okay, now I definitely want something. God damn it. I like how this podcast just derailed into us talking about food.
Yeah. I think this is a good spot to end it.
All
I think
right.
we've talked about everything we wanted to talk about anyway.
We're so professional and on topic, like, all the time.
Yeah. Don't look back at the first 10 minutes where we derailed.
Yeah, we always. I don't. You know what's funny? Like when you look, I think I've said this before, but like when you look at our content, we don't talk about so like our content is so apolitical and neutral. Like I talk about like cringe and shit, and you talk about like comic book reviews.
Yeah.
And then when we come on to here, it's just like, let's talk about racism and sexism. Woo! we don't talk about like our individual content is so different than what we actually did, like this. I like it actually.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even know how to describe this like, I'll be honest with you, I don't even know how to describe the podcast. It's just like outside of us just talking about random bullshit. Just stuff that happened in Twitter. Just stuff that happened in Twitter.
Or pretty YouTube. Much, yeah. Nailed it.
Pretty much just, yeah, that's what we talk about. We just talk about Twitter. Like Bill Burr.
Yeah.
Good topic choice, by the way.
Yeah. As soon as I saw it, it's like, yeah, we're talking about this. There's people being idiots as always.
It really is. It's like, and it really is, and it's people who basically say, "Oh, we're on the side of like progress and racial tolerance," just calling people coons and shit, and all sorts of like horribly racist shit.
It's okay. They're on the right side, remember?
Exactly. They're on the right side of history.
They're on the right side, the left.
So long as you're on the left, that's all that matters.
Yes. Well, even then, they'll find problems with themselves anyway.
Oh yeah, they eat each other too. It's so ridiculous. Like they will eat each other. I mean,
every side does. It's not just the left.
Yeah. Everybody eats themselves. And then that gives us content, so we can make videos out of them.
So we can make fun of everyone.
Exactly.
Equal opportunities.
That's what we do. We make fun of everybody here.
Yeah, no one's safe.
Exactly. We make fun of ourselves. Like, Jesus Christ.
Did you just listen to our discussion about relationships? We were just making fun of ourselves.
Exactly. And how we have shitty luck with women.
Yes. But women, my DMs are open.
Send tits.
Send tits. What is it? Women's History Day. Send tits. that's the lesson of this podcast. It's Women's History Day. Send tits.
Yeah. Show us all.
They have to by law by what Reese tweeted out. Women have to show tits on Women's History Day.
Exactly.
We don't make the rules. Reese does.
And he has declared that we show tits.
Yeah, his word is law. So, hey, sorry. I don't make the rules, I just follow them.
I'm sorry, but this is what must be done. Send nudes.
Send dudes. Do you mean nudes? No, I'm in a fight.
Exactly. We need men. We need more men. Like send nudes. I love that meme. Alright, I guess we can end it here. So let me.
Yep. We'll end it here. As always, since I did. What, you got something else?
Yeah, you gotta. I almost said play us out. What the hell is wrong with me? You gotta, end the thing.
Oh, that was what I was just about to say. I did the intro, so I'm guessing you're doing the outro as well.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm sorry, right.
That's fine, whatever. Thank you, everybody that was listening or watching the video. We'll be back next time. I just remembered, Nerd suggested that we made this episode an AMA, so I guess we'll have to do that for next week.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So next week's episode will definitely be an AMA. We won't really, depending on how many questions we get. I don't know. Actually, yeah, next week's episode will just be an AMA and just talking about us. It'll be a personal one. You'll get to know us. Not enough to dox us, but you'll get to know us.
Exactly. Just so dox us, please.
Yes. Dox nerd, because she's not doing an OnlyFans.
Exactly. She needs to.
She needs money.
Exactly. Hell, you know what? We would do OnlyFans too if we were like hot women on the internet.
If we were attractive women.
Exactly.
Here's a picture of my feet. Thank you for the 50 grand.
Here's a picture of my feet. Thank you for. Some chick got 50 grand. It's in a Twitch donation.
Ugh. I wish I could get that.
I know, right? We need we're hot chicks now. Give us money. Here's our feet.
I'm gonna do like the photo trick, where you post you clench your arms together, and then you post the picture, and it looks like a crack, and you say like, "This is my ass or my tits." $50. Sorry, 50,000.
50,000 for ass shots. Ooh, you got a
100% legit.
Exactly. Totally Emma check. Now give me your money. Alright, well,
That's it?
Yep, that's it. Alright. I think we just ran off into another tangent. You know what? Fuck it, I'll do it. There we go. We ran off into another tangent, so I'll do it. Okay.
Alright.
I'm corrupt. This is Aussie.
I'm Chris.
Yes. Shit. Okay, wait. Okay.
Go ahead, I'll definitely edit this out.
Okay. You know what? Keep that in, because that's fucking funny. Okay.
Okay.
I almost said I'm Chris. God damn it. I'm corrupt.
And I'm Chris.
And this is thank you for watching the Minorities Report podcast. I'm going to change the intro because it's terrible. But that's neither here nor there. And next... What, you like the intro?
I'm keeping it in, don't worry.
Alright. I was asking what... When you said I was like, wait, you like the intro?
Whatever, I don't care.
Alright. I'll make a new one in the meantime, but like for right now I guess we can use the old one. But anyway,
yeah.
So thank you. Like next week will be an AMA, so like Chris said, you can get to know us personally, know everything, not everything about us, but you can get to know us as people and what we like to do.
Yes.
And maybe you can, I guess that'll give you an understanding of how our content works and how the podcast works. But until next time, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you then.
Right.
Bye.